Do you have a clear idea of what your goals are? Because if you don't, you may find it very hard to actually achieve them. We're discussing more in this episode of Dream Life TV. Hey and welcome to Dream Life TV with me, Gemma James, Law of Attraction and Success Mindset trainer, speaker, coach and author, helping female business owners like you create the life of your dreams by building more success in your business with practical woo. And in this episode of Dream Life TV, I want to talk about your goals and whether you actually are specific with them, whether you know exactly what it is that you want. Because after working with hundreds and hundreds of business owners, the one thing that I see coming up most often is that they're not clear on their goals. They're not clear on exactly what it is they want, why they want it, how they're going to get it, when they want it by, or anything like that. And I think it's so easy with social media, with everything, with all this stuff online. It's so easy to get caught up in what other people want. It's so easy to get caught up in other people's visions, in other people's goals, in other people's versions of their success. We see people talking online about hitting their first 10k month or their first 6-figure year or just getting the car promo. And we assume that we should want the same. We think, oh, they look really successful. I should be making 10k a month. I'm not doing that yet. I'm only making $1,000 a month or £1,000 a month. I must be really rubbish. And what I want you to do is make sure you're getting really clear on what your goals are. Not what you think you should have, not what your parents are telling you or your spouse are telling you or your friends or even your peers or your mentors or other people in your industry. What exactly is it that you want? What would you love to be, do and have? Not what do you think is possible and what do you think is actually achievable by you, because that's something completely different. But what is it that you would actually like to have? Okay, get really, really clear on what it is that you want, why you want it and when you want it by. That's going to help the universe understand. That's going to start installing the law of attraction. That's going to help your brain to be able to bring it to you. That's going to help you start to manifest these things, because your brain loves specificity and the law of attraction loves specificity. When your goals are vague, so will your results. Okay, you may start to achieve some goals, but it may not quite be what it is that you want. It's not enough to want to be richer. Okay, it's not enough to want to have more clients. What does that mean? Does that mean one more client in the next year? Does richer mean you want to have an extra £5 or you want to get £10 in the post from your gran? You need to be specific with it. What exactly do you want? Why do you want it? Okay, you may have heard about the power of the why, and it's really super important to get clear on that so that it puts some emotion into it, it puts some feeling into it, and again, it tells your brain that you're serious about it. It's not just, oh, I want to make 10k months because Sharon on Facebook is making that and she looks really successful. It helps tell your brain exactly why it is that you want it. Okay, so if you want to make an extra £50 a month so you can take your kids to the movies every weekend, great, put that in your goal. In fact, 50 quid probably wouldn't get you movies every weekend, would it? It would probably get you twice a month, if that. Anyway, but be specific with what exactly it is that your goals are, what exactly it is that you want, why do you want it, and when do you want it by. Now, just on that point, there is no timeline, there is no deadline with the law of attraction, with the power of the brain, with the manifesting. Just because you say you want a particular goal by a week on Friday doesn't mean it's going to happen. But what it does do, again, is it tells your brain you're serious. It's moving away from, hopefully I'll achieve this goal one day, or someday it would be nice to make £4,000 a month in my business. It actually gives it a deadline. It makes it more serious. Okay, so it tells your brain that you actually want it. But what it also does for you as well is it installs a state of momentum. It installs a state of focus. Now you're forgetting everything else. You're just focusing on that goal. So if you have a goal of making £1,000 by the end of the month, for example, and you've got 3 weeks to go, if you've set that goal, all of a sudden you may find that you are more productive, that you are more focused, that you are pushing that comfort zone a little bit, that you are taking the action steps because you've told yourself you want to make £1,000 by the end of the month. Whereas if you tell yourself, I'd like to start making £1,000 a month soon, there's not that urgency behind it. So although you may still take some of the goals, you may still take some of the action steps, you're not necessarily going to put that focus, you're not going to put that drive and that momentum underneath it to help bring it to you quicker. Okay, so really get clear on what it is that you want, why do you want it, and when do you want it by. And that's going to help your brain, that's going to help the universe, that's going to help the whole process, the whole circle of awesomeness to start bringing it to you. For more tips and tools to create the life of your dreams by building more success in your business with practical woo, do head over to the free community, the Dream Life Creators Club. I'll drop the link below. There's plenty of space for you too, so do come along and join in there. And do make sure you click subscribe, because I'll be back here regularly with more tips and tools, inspiration, education and motivation to help female business owners like you create the life of your dreams. Take care, and I'll see you soon.